Hi, my name's Ruan and this is my channel, The Yorkshire Sew Girl. How are we all doing? I'm okay. It is Wednesday. I'm back from work, straight into my loungy kind of wear stuff. I've got my Hudson pants on, my Florence boxy tee by Size Me Sewing, and just a really snuggly, ready to wear cardigan basically. I think it was from H&M. Haven't taken it off since I bought it basically. I love it that much. I thought I'd come on today just to have a little catch up. Obviously I'm going on holiday next week. Have I told you I'm going on holiday? I'm not sure if I have. Someone actually put in my comment section and it's just made me belly laugh. I've had a quick look at it this morning. Everybody take a shot every time Ruan says she's going on holiday. I think you'd all be really drunk, to be honest, wouldn't you? Oh, God. Anyway, the reason I'm here is just to give you a little update where I am at the minute, prior to me going on holiday. Shot. Just to apologise really, because I did say that I would vlog the knitting and stitching show if you guys wanted me to. And loads of people said yes to do it. However, I didn't. There's a couple of reasons really. One, I'm rubbish. There's three reasons. Two, I was having too good a time. And three, if you don't already know, my lovely friend Rachel from Stitched Up had a bit of a rough week. We weren't actually sure whether she was actually going to be joining us or not, but she did, and we're incredibly thankful that she did. And yeah, it just didn't seem right to be shoving a camera all around the place at the time. So I hope you'll all forgive me. Please forgive me. I'll try and do better next time. I am actually going to the knitting and stitching show in Harrogate because I go every year with my mum, so maybe I could do a bit of vlogging from that one, and that'll hopefully not disappoint all of you. Anywho, I thought, yeah, I'll give you a quick update as to the weekend that we had, anything that I bought at the show, and then just a little bit of general chit chat. So it won't be a quick one. It might be, you never know. It might be that reverse psychology where I think I've got loads of time, but actually it'll be a short one when it's the other way around normally. I've got really fuzzy hair. I went out to pick the kids up from school and it started drizzling. So I'm a bit dishevelled, but you know me. At least I'm here. So, knitting and stitching show. As you probably know, myself, Rachel from Stitched Up and Tamlin from Sewn on the Tyne decided to make a weekend of it. Now, we'd been talking for quite a while about trying to go to the dressmaker's ball and all sorts of stuff. We kind of sorted this weekend out a long time ago. And then dates got changed and all sorts of stuff. And it was the knitting and stitching show. So we decided to do that. And instead of just going down for the day, we decided to make a weekend of it. But obviously we planned this quite some time ago. We didn't want to spend loads of money and stay in the centre of London, although that would have been lovely. So we decided to stay a little bit further out, and we actually got a little apartment in Watford, which was fantastic. So it wasn't as far for us to drive. Myself and Rachel drove down, and Tamlin came and met us because she'd gone down south to visit Sam's parents. So myself and Rachel drove down, met Tamlin there, and checked in obviously to the apartment. If you want to see the apartment, Tamlin did take some footage actually, so it'll be on her vlog. And it was a great place, to be honest. It was a great price for the three of us. We had, you know, 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, and a lovely like living area, which had a sofa, dining table and chairs, kitchenette. It was great. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, excuse me. We'll edit it out. Not even going to apologise. Because I'm lazy. Yeah, so that was really nice actually. Instead of us having 2 hotel rooms, you know, 2 of us sharing and the other one being on their own, and then having to go into each other's rooms, we had our own living space, so it was spot on. Yeah, so Friday night we just went out. We went and had like a few drinky poos and something to eat, and then we came back and had a girly night in with some drinks and things like that. Us? Drinks? No. But that was lovely. And then Saturday morning we got up, but Saturday was a rail strike day after all that. So we've had this plan for donkeys. And then, yeah, rail strike happened. So we were like, oh no. So we priced up what the railway tickets were like, but we had to get a train, a tube, and then a train, which would take between, I think it was 1 hour and 10, 1 hour and 25, depending on which trains you got. So we had a quick look on Uber. and it was 33 quid for a taxi. So we were like, between three of us, it was just over a tenner. Bargain. So we got picked up outside and went straight to the knitting and stitching show, and we're there within 30 minutes, dropped off at the front entrance, which was amazing. So yeah, so we went round the knitting and stitching show. We did have a plan before we went there. The plan was to go around, check everything out, not purchase a thing, go and have some lunch. We thought we'd probably like leave the place, go and have lunch, come back, go round again, and then buy our things when we'd have time to think about it, instead of rush purchases. We didn't do any of that. We started off with really good intentions for about the first half an hour. We were having a good look round. Then we bumped into the darling Adam from Adam Sews. So I've been really excited to meet up with Adam. I knew he was going, which was great. Yeah, and it was just fabulous meeting up with him and his husband as well. Both lovely people. And obviously I've chatted to Adam for, I'm going to say donkeys on Instagram. So actually meeting up in real life was just, yeah, it was just fantastic. So then we carried on, started having a look around again, and then we bumped into Helen from Stitch Repeat and Angela from Devon Thread Tales, and we hit it off. And yeah, that was just wonderful. It was really strange actually. Meeting Helen and Angela felt like I'd met them before. It was really bizarre. So yeah, we went off again, decided to have a quick look around, and then we well, I saw the Prosecco bar. When I said there's a Prosecco bar over there, I thought Tammy's head was going to actually go 360 degrees. She was like, what? There's a Prosecco bar. We were like, won't go to it just yet. So we walked up round the corner, and then I was like, well, there's like a free table there. It'd be rude not to. So we did. We were like, it's 12 o'clock somewhere. I'm sure that should be 5 o'clock. But, you know, it was daytime, so we went and had a cheeky bottle of Prosecco together. And then Helen and Angela were walking past us, and we were like, come and join us, please come and join us. So they came and had a couple of glasses of Prosecco as well. So we sat there for ages, actually, having the time of our lives. And then, hey up, cat's here. Didn't take long, did it? I thought I was getting away with that one. Come on then, Tig. Coming in. Coming in. If I pretend to shut the door, he might come in. You coming in? No. Oh no, he's just gonna let me shut the door in his face. Are you coming in or not, dude? Come on. Oh my god, cats are just a little bit dumb sometimes, aren't they? He's just literally sat down there. Oh no, he's coming. He's coming now. He'll be scratching to get out in a minute. He'll be up in a minute showing you his bum, won't he? He says, I'm thinking about it. Oh really? You want to come up and say hello? Oh, he says yes, in my own time though. Where was I? Yes, so we're all having a few cheeky drinks, and obviously we've not had lunch, so we're a bit, you know, a couple of glasses of Prosecco. And then Adam, not only did he get on that catwalk, but he strutted his stuff. So he was on the catwalk for Boys Sew 2, which was amazing. And oh, here we go. Yeah, he's just going to smash my phone and all sorts, isn't he? But anyway, I digress. We'll carry on without you, Tigger. We'll just pretend you're not there. Yeah, so, well, obviously we'd had a couple of glasses of Prosecco, so we were a little bit cheeky, and we were whooping him. Whoop, whoop, go Adam! I think Helen shouted, where's your backpack? Because he'd got the most gorgeous backpack that he'd made out of Tula Pink fabric. It was stunning. So yeah, so he got up, did the catwalk with... Yeah, Tigger just switched my camera off. I didn't realise he'd switched my camera off with his butt, but he did. And so I've been talking to you for ages. I'm just literally talking to a phone that's not even recording. What are we like? Anyway, I can't remember what I got up to, but yeah, so we had a lovely time with Helen and Angela, and obviously Adam was doing his catwalk, and I know how nervous he was. He did a fantastic job of it. We were really proud of him. It takes a lot of guts to get up and go and do that in front of a lot of people. So yeah, it was brilliant. So after the Prosecco bar, we went and had another look round. We bumped into loads of people. I'd like to say we did loads of shopping, but we didn't. We just socialised, basically. It was so lovely because people were coming up to us that watch our vlogs. So we were chatting away. It was really nice to kind of put faces to names. And also a lot of the time when we get comments, it's not even a name. It could be some sort of, you know, random name that people put on YouTube or Instagram or whatever. So it was actually nice to physically meet people. So thank you if you did come up and say hello. And I'm so sorry if you felt like you couldn't. I know a lot of people feel nervous in a situation like that. And I did wonder, because there was 3 of us, whether it might be a bit intimidating for people to come up. So I hope if you did say hello, as in you saw us, but you didn't have the guts to kind of come up, then I hope you had a really lovely time as well, because I know what that feels like. I've been in situations where I've been a bit too nervous to kind of approach people. So, but yeah, we ended up walking around. We bumped into loads of people. We bumped into Michelle Sewing Bunny, who I was really excited to meet, because obviously I've watched Michelle since I first started watching YouTube videos about sewing. So that was really, really lovely. We bumped into Amelia from Sew Amelia. We bumped into Hazel from Hazel and the Machine. The list went on and on. It was just fabulous. And I'm really sorry if I've forgotten anybody, but yeah, excuse me, it was just blooming great. But we were pretty much hoarse by the time we got back because we'd been chatting that much. We went into the second hall, and we had a really good look round. We met Louise from Ethel and Joan. We met Meg from Pigeon Wishes. We met Donna from Size Me Sewing. Laura from Sew Different. Victoria from Little Rosy Cheeks. It was just brilliant. The atmosphere was really good. People were in such a lovely mood. And it was so nice to see some of these independent stalls really busy as well. It was just great. We did see Tilly from Tilly and the Buttons when we went past on the way to the Prosecco bar, but she'd gone by the time we kind of went back there. So yeah, and I believe Lisa Comfort might have been there as well the day before, but she wasn't there on Saturday. But yeah, we had a really good browse round, and then we were like, we need to eat something, guys. So about 3 o'clock, we went and snatched a sandwich. But yeah, it was just a really nice environment. It was just a really, really lovely day. And after we'd grabbed a sandwich, we came out and it was really quiet for the last hour or so. It was brilliant. So that's when we decided, oh, Tigger wants out again. He's done his bit. He's messed everything up. So now he's on his way out. Yeah, so we just had another quick look round, and things that we'd kind of seen earlier on and decided to buy, we went back to later. So we kind of did a little bit of what we thought we were going to do, and the three of us bought the odd bit here and there. So after that, we got another taxi back, because again, it was cheaper to do that. We went home. We were absolutely done in. So we had a little drink in the bar downstairs, and then we were like, shall we just go get our comfies on and get a takeaway? We've got a bottle of wine in the fridge. So that's what we did. We watched a bit of Strictly Come Dancing, and then, because we'd had a glass or two of wine, we were like, let's watch our very first vlogs. So the three of us sat and watched our first vlogs, and we were howling. It was so cringeworthy watching your own one back, but we were having a really good laugh. So yeah, we had a lovely evening on the Saturday, even though we were really tired. And then Sunday we got up. We got into our new loungewear that we've all made as part of a collaboration. Hopefully there'll be a video coming on that soon with details. So we took pictures and things like that, and then we decided to do the most ridiculous reel I've ever seen. And we laughed the whole way through, which was really nice. Tamlin's got that to edit. I feel sorry for her. Thank you, Tamlin, if you're watching this, because I'm glad it's you and not me. And then we decided we were going to go out for some brunch. So we went to the Slug and Lettuce in Watford. They had the most beautiful decor inside, which gave us opportunity for a couple of photos here and there. So I'll probably been putting a couple of photos in as we've gone along anyway. But yeah, we managed a couple of photos, and we had brunch, and we planned some things. So I know we've kind of alluded to the fact that we might end up doing something, the three of us together. When we've done a collab before, we had a lot of feedback saying that people would really like to see more from the three of us. So your wish is our command. We are just in the planning process of putting some stuff together, and as soon as we know more and things are firmed up a little bit more, we will let you know, and we would love for you to be involved. So that was our weekend. It was wonderful. It was really, really great, and it was quite nice to not just do something really quick, like when we go to Sewtoon to see Tamlin. It's brilliant because we get to see everybody, but then we don't really get to spend much time with Tamlin. So it was lovely this weekend because the three of us were together, kind of living together. So it was just great, and gave me a nice warm fuzzy feeling at the end of it. So do you want to see what I purchased? Do you? You're going to be surprised because there's not a lot. I know that's a surprise to most of you. It's a surprise to me. No, it wasn't. I'll tell you a little bit why in a minute, but I'll quickly show you what I got from the show. This is my bag. I love this bag. It's a crafty pin-up one, and it says, I'd rather be sewing. I don't think she's got a shop anymore, unfortunately, but never mind. Okay, so first thing I bought was this. and this is the Assembly Line high cuff sweater. I always think that this is a really weird front cover because it looks a little bit like a child's pattern. I don't know if that's just me, but anyway, these are the line drawings on the bottom. But what I love about this is you can use woven fabric for the majority of this top, and then you use the cuffs and neckband and everything in ribbing, which is interesting. The first time I saw this was on the lovely Adele from Sofa Serenity's vlog, and I absolutely loved her version, and it stuck with me ever since. So when I saw it, I was like, that is great, because let me have a look. So the fabric requirements for the largest size is 1.2 meters. And I'm thinking, well, that probably includes the ribbing and everything as well, maybe. I don't know until I kind of dig into this a bit more, but I'm kind of thinking, even if it's 1.2 meters, this might be really good for scraps of fabric. So for example, if I order 3 meters of fabric, but then I only make a saltwater slip out of it, which I can get out of about between 1.6, 1.8 meters, I'd have a good amount left. And how good would this be to use your scraps? So there's method behind my madness. But yeah, I'm really interested in giving this one a go. So I think that'd be lovely for Christmas as well, in maybe like, not a Christmas fabric, but like maybe a sparkly fabric or something. So I'm going to start having a look at the hashtag on Instagram and getting some inspiration for this. But I'm hoping to make that up before the end of the year. Love that one. What else did I get? What have we got in here? Oh, I have to obviously buy something from Ethel and Joan. Love that little bag. Let's see, what did I get in here? Oh, I forgot about that. Parma Violets in my bag. I know loads of people don't like them because they say they taste like soap, but I love them. Loves them. So I got, thinking of the autumn, sorry, this ring light, because the light's really bad today. These buttons with gold, rose gold leafing. Can you see? I don't think it's gonna, oh, I might do a little bit, but that ring light is really bad. Let me move that out. There we go. Is that showing it? Yeah, a little bit. So I've got that because, I'm not sure where it is. I've also got the belt loop thingy-majiggy buckle that I got in a So Hayley Jane box, that I think that's got rose gold, gold and silver in it, and I thought they would go really nice and be lovely for the autumn as well. So I'm not sure what I'm going to use them for just yet, but I thought they'd come in really handy if I wanted to match them up. And the other thing I got is these. Now there were some earrings on the stand and they were absolutely beautiful. And Tamlin and Rachel both bought a pair, and then I had FOMO and I had to go get my own. I was like, I need some. Let me see if I can open this up just to show you, because I've got them attached together. 1 second. There we go. So these are the ones I got, and again, let's show you here. Can you see those? It's not focusing very well, is it? Can you see that or not? There we go. So they're a silver hoop, but then they've got, oh, that light is just dreadful. They've got copper, gold and silver gold flecks in them, and I thought they would again be lovely for the autumn. So if I did make something and I used these and the buckle, they would look really nice as well. But what I like about these is because they're all the different, I'm trying to get you a better few of them, all different metallics. They should be able to go with anything. So really pleased with them. They are absolutely beautiful. So that was my little present to myself. I did get something from Little Rosy Cheeks, but I can't show you it because the person that I'm going to give it to might be watching this video. Show you later. What else did I get? I think that was it. I know what you're saying. I'm surprised myself, but I did actually end up with 2 fabrics though, even though I didn't buy them. And the reason for this is because the lovely Adam from Adam Sews gifted me some fabric that he had in his stash that he said he had absolutely no need for. He said I wouldn't use this, and he thought of me, and how blooming stunning is this? So it's like, it's a viscose satin, I think, because on the back it really does feel like viscose. But look at this, bright red with fuchsia pink, almost like splashes. I can't even explain it. I just don't know. It looks like flowers or leaves or something, but how beautiful is that? I'm not quite sure exactly how much there is of that. It's less than a metre, but I'm thinking, I wonder if I'd be able to get a camisole out of this. Or I wonder whether I'd have enough to do that. And even if I didn't have enough to do all of it, maybe I could use a knit for these sleeves and get the front and back out of this. Oh, I don't know now. That's making me start to think about things. So I got that from Adam. And then I took down a remnant of fabric for Tamlin because she didn't have enough to complete a set that she wanted. And I'd made my pyjamas in them. Now I did make a few things for the Knitting and Stitching Show weekend away, but I haven't taken photos of any of them other than my Marnie. So I will do that soon, and then I'll talk about my makes as well so that you get to see it. But when I said to Tammy, why don't you have this? Because I probably won't use it now. I've made my pyjamas in it. You can have the rest if you want. She said, well, I've got this fabric that I was thinking about destashing. Do you want to swap? And I was like, well, I don't mind just giving you it. And she was like, I know, but look at this fabric. And I was like, yes, please, may I have it? Look at this. I think it's a satin-backed crepe backed satin, one or the other. But look at the colour of that. I mean, it's just divine. I mean, absolutely, I have no idea what I'm going to make with it, but I am literally in love with this. I think it's from Rainbow Fabrics because I did have my eye on it, and I chickened out of buying it. But I just think that's absolutely beautiful, and it's a little bit special. So there's quite a bit of it. I'm not sure quite how much, but I need to make something out of that. I think for Christmas as well, because it's that satin. You know, it just looks, doesn't it? You know what I mean? So I bought something from Little Rosy Cheeks, 2 things from Ethel and Joan, and a pattern from the assembly line. What do we think? And there is an explanation. Okay, so I don't know if anybody else feels like this. I think Tamlin's been feeling a bit like this because I have kind of had a chat with her about it as well, because she mentioned it in one of her vlogs. But I've just got a little bit overwhelmed with my fabric stash. I don't have a massive fabric stash. I've got a pretty decent one because I stacked up loads of fabric when I had money in lockdown, when I wasn't spending any money, and I got really into my sewing, and I just started buying any fabric that I loved. But I can't make quick enough to get through it. And something has been niggling at me recently with the amount of fabric that I have. And the fact that I bought quite a lot of fabric when I first started buying quite a bit of fabric in lockdown. And they're not necessarily to my taste now. And I feel a little bit lost at the moment. Everything that I've made recently, I've been absolutely in love with. I'm really, really pleased with everything. I haven't had a disaster yet. Touch wood, I've probably jinxed myself. However, I think because I've put a bit of weight on, I'm kind of losing my way, and I feel like all I can make is a top to go with jeans or a dress. And I would love to make some actual outfits. Does that make sense? And a lot of that is my fear of making trousers. And a lot of that is because I think, well, I don't want to go through all of that hassle to make trousers because I'm going to be losing weight. But like I've said to you before, I need to stop waiting. I need to just get on with it. And if I lose weight, I make another pair of trousers. The other thing I've got in my stash, the problem that I've got is that I hardly have any plains. So I can't put outfits together because I don't have many plains. So I'm feeling like I want to go right back to the beginning, right back to scratch. I think I'm going to go through my stash. And even if I'm in love with fabrics, but I don't see myself making anything with them, because maybe they're just not quite my style now, I am gonna destash them, I think. So keep an eye out, because I'll probably be doing some of that soon. And I just want to spend a bit of time over the next couple of months leading up to Christmas and the end of the year, analysing everything that I do have and starting to build some plans as to what I would like to make outfit wise. Now, I had a quick look at Seamwork. I'm not a member of Seamwork, but I was having a look at it, and they do like a free downloadable planner where you really do think about what you want to get out of your dressmaking. And I really do want to be a bit more intentional with my purchasing and with my makes. And that's probably why you'll see that there's only a few things that I've bought at the Knitting and Stitching Show. And that is because I don't want to overwhelm myself too much at the moment. And I am trying to take a step back so that I can analyse everything. So I'm going to analyse my fabric, I'm going to analyse my pattern stash, I'm going to potentially de-stash a load of things, and then I'm going to sit and I'm going to do the plan from seam work to see if I can come up with some inspiration of exactly what I want to do. I'm not going to put any pressure on myself by saying that I'm going to vlog about that, but I might do if I feel like it's successful. So if you'd be interested, I will try and do that if I can. But again, I need to do this for me rather than for anybody else at the moment. So I'm going to really go back to basics and have a good think about everything. I still want to have lots of colour in my life. I still want to have loads of prints in my life, but I also want to be able to coordinate outfits. And that is definitely what I'm lacking at the moment. So that's why I haven't bought an awful lot. And you'll have noticed that I haven't bought anything for the last couple of months either. I've been very good. There's been no fabric haul from me, and that is because of what I've just told you. I'm looking over there because the other thing I did kind of talk to you guys about was my UFOs that I'd found from years ago when I first started sewing, and I would really like to get through those. I've also got a pile of me-made clothes that have got just little things that need fixing on them. A bit of binding might have come off or buttons come off, and I really want to wade through that as well and get all of those little things done and dusted, just to try and make sure that I'm a little bit more sustainable really in what I'm doing. So that's the reason why. I will keep you informed though, as and when I get through my UFOs and things like that, I will do so. And I do still need to finish my Lyra dress. I'm sorry, I keep looking over there, don't I? I'll watch this back when I'm editing and be like, what are you looking over there for? It's because my Lyra's over there. I am going to try and finish my Lyra dress as well. Excuse me. I did allude to the fact I didn't have enough fabric, and the gorgeous Kristen from the Dahlia Society sent me a metre of fabric, and it arrived the end of last week. So I have got that here ready and waiting to finish off my Lyra. So all I need to do is cut out one skirt piece, whack it together, seam it, gather it, attach it to the bodice and hem it. So that should only take me, what, an hour really when you think about it. So I would love to get that finished as well, but probably not till I get back from a holiday. But yeah, I'm not putting any more pressure on myself. I'm not giving myself deadlines or anything like that. I'm just going to step back a little bit. I'll still be here, don't worry, you can't get rid of me that easily. I'll still be chatting away to you about what I'm planning on doing. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Let me know in the comments section below if it's just me and I'm crazy, or if you guys ever feel like that. Did you go through a massive stage in lockdown where you bought tons of fabric and just because you loved it that much, and now you're thinking, I'm not sure why I bought that? Because that's me right now. I would love to be able to design an outfit and then intentionally go, even if it's online or in person, and buy fabric for that outfit that I see right then and right now and that I really want to sew immediately. Sorry, I've rabbited on, haven't I? You wouldn't expect anything else from me, would you? But that's where I'm at right now. So I hope everybody's well. I hope everybody's had a little bit of time to sew, and take care, and I'll see you in my next vlog very soon. Bye.